Hello guys, today we are going for another trip and it is already afternoon and we're heading for some province again where we wanted our son to learn about places in Korea, both history and just nature. So today, right now, we stopped at the Hugesso, or in English, resting area or stop area. And here in Korea, when you say it's your Hugesso, you will always find it complete. So first we drop by to go to the toilet, and I want to show you what Korean public toilet at the resting area is like. So here, going to the men and women's area, you can see first a lot of cubicles, a lot of sinks, very clean. And of course, when you enter there, there's a lot of garbage containers. There's area for boys, young boys, that mothers can take them with. So it's the same with the men's toilet. And here they also have the hand dryer, fast hand air dryer. And of course, before you enter or if you get out, there's available alcohol in the area for everyone. So you enter the other side, you go out the other side. But it's the same, you can use it anyway. But yeah, they just try to follow whatever simple instructions are given. And here, from the toilet, you can find different kinds of perfumes or scented oils and things like that, medicinal for relaxation or anti-mosquito. All are in the in this store. So they have a lot of things that they are trying to sell to people. Even they have these tiny plants that they are promoting, that these are anti-insect. And yeah, it's almost closed already, so you can see things are covered and we are trying to find anyway. Here there was the huge monitor for temperature, and entering the building for the food section, there are a lot of foods that are available, but we don't know what to eat, and so my boys are just going around selecting what are they going to get, since it's closing time anyway and there's not much food choices to get. And yeah, we enter this convenience store, and again, every time you enter, you have to put on sanitizer, check your temperature, dial some QR code for the government to record and know that you've been in the area. In case of spread, you will be notified if you have to go to the clinic or the centers for checkup. And now after that, we dropped by. This was the next day already, and we dropped by another place. This is where we are going to spend some time to have nature walk. This is the parking lot, and you can see from behind our towering trees, which is our intention for the trip. And yes, we are spending a little time on this area. It is just so beautiful. This is another place, I don't know what is this called, but yeah, all of these are stores. It's like an outlet, but I couldn't find the exact name of the area. But I was just surprised to see how beautiful this place. And yeah, I'm even surprised to see a lot of expensive things. Yeah, sold in the store. So anyway, while we are trying to get some drink and order our coffee and a snack, these are my boys, and you can see that this place has no table. Yeah, the table is just like that, something same as the chair. It can be a table and a chair, so depending on how many people are gathering, then that's what you um yeah, you can just pull these very heavy stools or seats or chairs, whatever that is. But yeah, people are just so used to this kind of design, very modern, they say. But for me, I don't know. Just anyway, for us to spend time together, have conversation, talk about life and experience, and to rest. Okay, that is what we intend in this area, and just appreciate the nature. So after our coffee and snack, we spent a little more time roaming around, but I couldn't really focus on what I want to do because I always have to follow this little kiddo who is like a grasshopper. Look at him. He's so excited and very curious about what's in every store. And his eyes is very sharp to see things he wanted. And it seems like he wanted everything, which of course I wouldn't I wouldn't agree with. Anyhow, I just let him see, and then I talked to him that no, enough, I will not get them. But he just asked me, just let me look at them. So okay, we make a deal. Just I'm looking at it. All right. But my eyes also wants to see some things that I'd like. But let's focus first on him. Anyway, the trip is for our son. We wanted him to really see the different places around Korea before, before going out and traveling other places. We want him to appreciate his own country, although there are things that I feel really uncomfortable with, the life, the culture, and the norms here. But it is important for me to let my son have the, parang it's like lakbay aral in Filipino, or travel learning, if I'm not mistaken, so that he can appreciate his own his father's country, which is also his country, and he was a citizen of. So now here is another thing that I want to show you. This is umbrella umbrella plastic machine. So here, whenever you come to places, if it rains, they always have to have that one, so that their store wouldn't be messy and wet, and no accident for slippery can happen or occur. And yeah, right now are on the floor, and this is how bare their store for the coffee. And yes, there is this place. This is how it looked like. So now that we are already done with our snack, we are now in the final destination that we want to see and show to you in this video. This is the Damiang Meta Sequoia Road, which is an 8.1 or 8.7 kilometer long road that is planted with sequoia trees, and it's a very straight, beautiful pathway. There are a lot of spots along the 8 kilometers. Some of the area can be run by vehicles, and some are just for people to walk to, but it is so beautiful and mesmerizing in the area that this is considered to be one of the most beautiful roads in Korea, that any drivers or people can really appreciate it. So this time is not yet the full season of the leaves, where you can see the lush green leaves that is almost, shadowing or covering the sun to enter under the pathway. But it is just so beautiful to look at it, and you see, look at the people, how tiny they are, beside or along the meta sequoia trees, right? So while walking in it, I was reflecting a lot of things in this, how great God is, and it's just like
In
we
Korea,
are
they
only
say
a
it's
speck of thing in nature. Just by standing at this metasequoia tree, which is so huge and towering, I can really see how precious a soul in the eyes of God, to be always taken care of and to be loved and to be given everything in our life. So just for a background, I have some clippings of what it looks like in the summer during its full leaf season. And there you can see that these are different spots from where we stand, but almost near that area. But just look at that, straight lined, tall, towering trees, and how beautiful that is to look at. So that's it, guys. And from there, I was just enjoying the walk, even though it was tiring for us. It is raining, but you can really appreciate it even in the gloomy of the weather. Just so beautiful. Look at the moss on the trees around it. And by the way, these sequoias were planted back in the 1970s as a project of one of the section of the government in Korea. And during that time, they only planted these small trees. But now look at it. Who would have thought that the place that they just want to make green in the area would look as grand as this one that everyone would love and appreciate at the 4 seasons that Korea has. So I hope, guys, that you enjoy my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye. Ciao.